Welcome to the Anvil and the Plow podcast. This podcast exists to help Christian men become actual men of God. In a time when manhood has been softened, biblical standards have been ignored, we're calling men back to the Word. This is a place for conviction, correction, discipleship, and real tools you can use in your everyday life. Because if you want the title Man of God, then you actually have to live like one. Before we talk about where we're going, let me be clear. This is not a self-help podcast. This isn't about a nicer version of manhood that the world approves of. It's actually about rejecting the world's absolutely broken definition and recovering God's design for you and for me. The world will tell you to seek comfort, avoid responsibility, chase approval, and live passively. Even many churches have lowered the bar, coddling men instead of calling them up. We've lost an entire generation of fathers, husbands, and leaders because no one challenged them to be more. So why am I doing this? I think the Bible's clear that because discipleship is not optional. The Apostle Paul had Timothy, and every man of God should be investing in other men. This podcast is a way for me to disciple broadly, to equip men across the globe with truth and tools that they can actually use. And there's another reason. This is extremely personal. I want this to be a diary and a guidebook for my own son, and one day for my future son-in-law. I want them and their generation to have a clear, detailed picture of what God calls a man to be, to know the expectations that Scripture sets before them, to see the standard and not the compromise. This is for them and for every man willing to step into that call. My name's Paul. I'm a husband, a father, and a man who's in the trenches just like you. I didn't grow up with a beautiful blueprint for biblical manhood. No one took time and discipled me in how to love my wife or lead my family. I had to unlearn the world's version of manhood and submit to the Word myself. I've failed in greater ways than most of you. I've been passive when I should have led, and I've wasted opportunities to disciple. But by God's grace, I'm still in the fight. So I'm not speaking from a mountaintop. I'm speaking from the workshop with sleeves rolled up right alongside you. Every episode, we'll press into the real work of biblical manhood. We'll talk about leading your wife, discipling your kids, stewarding your work, standing firm in truth, and leaving a legacy worth inheriting. So you're not going to find fluff here, but you will find fire. Because you don't just drift into being a man of God, you have to actually forge it. So here's my call to you. Stop coasting. Step out of the world's weak script and into your God-given mission. Let this podcast sharpen you, convict you, and push you into action. If you're ready to take this seriously, subscribe, listen, and put this into practice. Share it with other men who need to step up, and let's do this together. This is the Anvil and the Plow. Forge the man, build the kingdom. Until next time, stand firm, lead well, and live for the glory of God.